detailed description of the crime scenes and strong language. Viewer discretion is highly advised. Hi guys, Mambo, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayshar and here I do makeup, talk about murder cases and everything unexplained. Yani kila kitu weird is here. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click that bell icon down below, and without any further ado, let's jump into today's video. And today I want to recreate a makeup look that I have been creating for quite a while. Actually jana nilivaa, I was going to like this video shoot. It's that the cheetah look. I know it's Minyoongi from BTS is the one who started it, and then TikTok has a, what do we say, a filter with it. So I want to recreate. Normally I just usually do something like a small line here, but sasa leo nataka kufanya a bit longer, so we'll see how it goes. So let's jump into today's video as I do my makeup. Okay, so this young man story, the boy that we're going to talk about today, kwanza we are going nowhere again. Tuko to hapa Kenya, right here in Kenya, in Mahiu, I think is in Naivasha. Iko Naivasha, I don't know. I think it's in Naivasha. In Mahiu, so tunachezea home ground. Okay, so this young man, the one who we are talking about today, primer. The one we are talking about today is going to be featured on the popular film show that airs on Showmax. It's called Slaughterhouse, and it is featured by our own Sarah Hassan and Alfred Munyao. They are very famous here in Kenya for acting. They are amazing, actors. And his episode is going to air on his story is going to be featured on the 4th episode of the 2nd season of the sequel. So I mean, like, if your story is going to be featured on such a huge platform like Showmax and a huge show like Slaughterhouse, I mean, it will be a great thing, don't you think so? One will think, right? No, but for this guy, alijipata here, his story being featured on Showmax and one of the biggest investigative shows currently here in 254 Kenya, for all the wrong reasons. I mean, manze, you'd rather be featured there for all the right reasons. But so his name is Lawrence Warunge. I don't know why I want to say Mungare. Warunge. He's 22. I don't know. Also the last story I did, that guy was very young. Wanjala Milimo, he's also young. So I don't know what's happening, but it's also very, very, very recent. So he's a 22-year-old boy, and is there much not known about him and his life before? He got himself a feature. Well, his story a feature on Showmax. Not really, just basic stuff, not like deep stuff. So let's get into it and know what he is all about and what led him to be in the position he is as we're speaking currently. And this just happened the other day. Like, I've said that, I think so. This just happened the other day in 2021. So at a Simbaling, and he went to, this guy went to JKUAT, the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, and on 2nd of January, Lawrence, I'll just call him Lawrence because I want to say Mungare and it's Warunge. He decided to murder his parents and his 2 younger brothers and one of the farm people who are helping in the farm. And he also had a girlfriend who he wanted to, how am I going to say? He wanted to create an alibi using his girlfriend, but it failed. We're going to see that. We're going to see how later on. But after all, murdering his family and the farm help, that's one person who was helping at the farm. Police were looking for him, and he was hunted down for. There was a 3-day manhunt, and he was found. So my question is this: when you do such crimes, my eyebrows, when you do such crimes, how do you think you're just going to be like so peaceful? And this guy, my god, he is the dumbest. Like, he is so bright. He got himself a position in JQuat, and he was doing IT, so you have to be bright to some level. But then he is so dumb because how he ended up murdering his parents, and how he got the ideas, and how he just formulated in his head that this is what I'm going to do to like run away. Mad, I tell ya, mad. So after he was caught, he confessed. He confessed to everything. I mean, like, this young boy is, you want to act tough, alafu mkishikwa tu hivi, you're already confessing. And then this is what he told his girlfriend, but his girlfriend didn't like to put two and two together. He told her that, I want to do something that will make me feel peaceful, and like put my life together, and like live in peace. When someone tells you that, like me, my brain goes to like, oh, maybe you want to join the gym, or maybe you want to like work on your spirituality or religious life, or you want to work on that project that you have been wanting to but didn't have the motivation, or at last you got the motivation to do what you do, or you found your purpose, or you're in the road to, yeah. If his girlfriend knew what he meant by that, angemfukuza sana. Actually, angempeleka kwa polisi hiyo time. So unakumbuka how I said that he wanted to create an alibi using his girlfriend? This is what he did. He wanted them to like go and smoke some marijuana, and he just anticipated this. I think all this was like planned in his head. He's like, I'm going to go and give her some marijuana, we're going to smoke some pot, and then she's going to pass out, and then I'll be free to go and do what I have to do. But the girlfriend, refused to go along with the plan. How she didn't know, she was innocent. How she just like refused to like smoke and like drink whatever he was offering her. She's like, Mr. K, I don't want to do that. Not today, Satan. Her spirit guides are like, not today, Satan. Yeah, so alikata, and that he didn't have an alibi. Creating an alibi while doing crime is the most important thing. As someone who researches and like reads a lot about this true crime things, that's something that obviously you have to have an alibi, tight alibi. Ama if you don't have one, it just won't look good for you, and that's one. Period, baby. Yeah. So she refused. So he went ahead and murdering his whole family. And he said that it was because his parents neglected him. Okay, Baba. He said his parents neglected him, and he felt very, how can I say it, not wanted, and his parents are not good people, and they deserve to die. So that was his like main reason for him going ahead and committing these crimes. Okay, fine, I do get it sometimes, like, as I'm speaking as a perspective from like as a child's perspective. We are all somebody's children, so sometimes when you feel like your parents don't, like, maybe they neglect you or they favor your siblings more, because he had siblings, you do feel some type of way. There's this animosity towards your siblings or whatever. But this guy went too far. People do get, or maybe he was depressed or something, he didn't seek help, or maybe he sought for help and he just didn't get the help that he required or he needed or he thought he deserved. But him planning his parents' demise, his family is not his parents' demise, his whole family's demise, and even ended up killing someone who is not involved in his familial issues, like that farm, like the guy who was working in the farm place. So he just went too far, and he meditated. It was premeditated. It's not something that happened in the heat of the moment. He planned he planned on like on the on the he planned on killing his whole family like 3 different times. He attempted murder different times, so it was clearly premeditated. You can't say, oh, you know, we were arguing with my dad, we were arguing with my mom, and then it was the heat of the moment, I lost control over my emotions, and you know, happened. But no, he clearly thought about it, and he clearly knew what he was going to do and what he wanted to do, and he did it. He went ahead and did what he wanted to do. Oh my god. And remember I said he's bright enough to secure himself a position in JQuat, but very dumb enough for him to like, imagine he got his ideas, his ideologies and stuff from a movie. In BBC, the series is called Killing Eve. I'm not watched it. After I read this, I'm like, Killing Eve. I've seen reviews and whatever. It's a good one, but I'll make a point and go watch it, and then tawambia how I felt about it. Yeah, he said that Killing Eve, the movie, inspired him to act on his murderous ways, and he practiced on how to he practiced the act of camouflage and using several movies. Sorry. Using several movies, like he got ideas from movies. You know, there's a clear line between fantasy and real world and real life. You create your own world, you create your own fantasy. It's allowed, baby. But something as serious as this, like taking people's life, and then you take tips from movies. Okay, I get it. Sometimes you watch a movie and you're so inspired by something that you see there and you're like, yeah, I want this. Yeah, I do get that, but I don't know, I just expected so much better from this guy. Let me finish the eye look and I'll be right back. So I'm back with the brows done. Actually, brows, the eye done. It's not complete because now this has to go up to here. Yeah, tunajaribu. It's coming through. So this guy, like I said, he got his tricks and whatever from movies and stuff. My god. Anyway, I'm not judging. I am actually judging him. But so police suspected that this guy had help because he murdered like 5 people. Hey man, I look good. He murdered 5 people on his own. That's what he claims. But police were like, no, he had help. So he was telling police how he did it. And this is when it came to his dad got it worse. Hey, it was gruesome. He was explaining to police. So his dad broke his leg after jumping off a balcony, you know, running away from his own son. Can you imagine you giving birth to someone, educating them, doing all these things? Okay, fine. Like the fact that you know it's your duty, you're a parent, you should do that, but thinking that you really did give birth to your own murderer, someone who's going to come end your life. Anyway, I look like a ghost. I'll be the ghost who's hunting all these people who do these things when we, you know, anyway, so the dad broke the leg after jumping off the balcony, running away from, you know, his son kidogo too. He was running away from his son. He off the, you know, and then he tripped on an electric cable. He fell and he broke his leg, and this gave this guy Lawrence, the dad was called Nicholas Njenga Warunge. I don't know how to call them, the Bulgarians. I've said this a couple of times, but anyway. So it gave you know, Nicholas is the dad. It gave Lawrence it gave Lawrence time to catch up with the dad because the dad was running away from him. And he said this is what he said to, like, it, police, the news, I think. Yeah, he said that I killed my dad like a snake, and his dad was found with 34 stab wounds. Yeah, he used a kitchen knife to kill his whole family. And I also agree with police. How can he like do all this by himself? Like, oh, I murdered them all alone. I also do believe that he got help from, I don't know, maybe his friends probably, but he had accomplices. That is one thing that I can, like, I don't want to believe that he did all this by himself. It's not reasonable. And after this, he said after killing the 5 people with a kitchen knife, he went to Wangige shopping center where he took wait, because I can't speak. He took a boda motorcycle to Wangige shopping center, where he went. After that, he took public transportation, and he went to my Mahue while carrying the weapon and other things that will be considered evidence. And then at 11 a.m., this is like in January, I think it was already 5th. Was it that? No, it was that 2nd. He went and to an open field in my Mahue, and he banned he was banning all these things. And this is what he said to police, that his parents were satanic, and they killed people and they deserve to die. So okay, fine, like, so what if someone is a bad person or satanic or does horrible things? Does that give you permission to play God and decide that they don't deserve to live on this earth? Do you deserve to live on this earth? Mind your business, bruh. Mind your business. So yeah, that's what he said. I found that to be very weird, that mentality of like, someone, you don't deserve to be this because you're a horrible person. No, like, someone doing something bad to someone else because they did something bad. That's why we have the law. That's why you have authorities. That's their work. If you do something bad, you're going to be handled at the end of the day. So if his parents were like bad people, like he really claimed, why didn't he turn them in? Nakwambia, like, he might have gone to JQuat and he might have been doing IT, but his mentality is very suspicious, I tell ya. He has like some backward thinking. I don't know, it's very, very suspicious. So, and his family, wait, at this time, before he was killing, he committed the murders, his family genuinely thought their son is in school in the city, JQuat. They thought he's far away, so when he just came and surprised them, they're like, okay. And so his mobile phone was traced to my Mahue, and in Naivasha, and later to Thika, and then in Kabete. Police said that he went to a relative's home in Gongoro, where he sought refuge for a couple of days before they actually found him. So, and police, I say, oh, sorry, wait, no, I'm confusing something. His dad, Nicholas Njenga, he was a nurse in the US, and he had just come for the holidays, the Christmas holidays, 11 days prior to his demise, to his murder. Can you imagine? And so this means they were not like that bad off. They were actually doing pretty well, because the dad was a nurse overseas, and then the mom was working with the Kiambu County government as a psychologist. So that tells you they were actually doing pretty well, pretty okay. They were doing pretty decent. They weren't like that struggling or anything. So his mom was called Anne, and his two brothers, one was named Christian and the other one was named Maxwell. And the construction worker, the farm help who was like working there also, and who unfortunately he was just, I don't know, wrong time wrong place, because I don't think this was meant for him to, but who knows. And then there were two elder sisters that were also supposed to be there but had gone to a private school the day prior, the day before he committed the murders. Can you imagine? Like, I imagine just living with that. Ugh. You can't imagine how they feel. So me, namshanga sana. And he mutilated them. Hey, and I tell you, he mutilated them. Hey, aliwakatakata. Because police found their bodies like pieces lying all over, scattered, kwa compound. And when you see how this guy like looks, he's just like a normal boy. You wouldn't like suspect him of anything, of doing anything of the sort. So Shanga, like, what led him to actually, though anasemati, his parents were like horrible to him, they neglected him. Boy, what do you mean? Because the mom is busy, the dad is like working for, the dad is literally in another country, and the mom is like practically busy because she's working for the county government. So when I tell you they are well off, they were doing fine. And then, hey, this is when he was like caught, he went to prison. This is for all the armies out there. And yeah, so that is the unfortunate story of this 22-year-old boy. He had a really bright future. I mean, like, he was doing a course in IT, so I don't know what went wrong where. Na alikuwa amepewa, he had all the facilities. He had been provided for, the facilities to actually go there and do something with your life. Kuna wengine they don't have access to such facilities, being taken to like good schools or whatever, so I don't know what I can say, but that was just too far. Whether he was depressed or whatever, he went too far. You just don't go as far as taking somebody's life. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering now, and yeah, so follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe here, turn on the notification bell icon, share, and see you next time. Bye. I'm very smart, but my mom insists I show you that chini. I have pajamas, so sijui nini, but thumbnail, nilikuwa nataka thumbnail. I've not taken a thumbnail bado. Hey manzi, I've nailed this look anyway. Sawa, bye. She's not feeling well. Brown. This is brown.